Hey, this is gonna blow your mind.
Okay, ready, go. Blow me.
If you get it.
I mean, my mind. Blow my mind.
Ready?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Joel. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my god.
Yeah! Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Yay.
What's up, everyone?
What's up?
We're back, as always.
Back in this motherfucker.
There's a Vibez back in this motherfucker.
What's
you heard
up?
me? How you guys doing today, man?
Special episode number 5. What's
Special
up?
number 5, and we'll tell you guys why it's real special right now. But before that, let me introduce myself. I'm one of the 3 hosts. As always, my name is Mero.
Melissa, aka Steve.
Hi, I'm Joel.
That was a little more like a peppier high
it's
this
like
time.
yay! Hi,
Yeah,
I'm
like,
ready.
hey, I'm happy to be here.
Fuck yeah!
And as always, we got the producer backstage, back in the back.
Say hi, Jesse. Say hi.
Jesse.
Say hi, Jesse.
We got our
Grab
the
producer,
mic. Say
hi.
Jesse.
Say hi real
Say hi,
quick.
Jesse.
Hey, what's going on, people?
There you go.
Hey,
That was gay.
All right, well, here we go. We got
Wait,
real-
before we start. Special shout out to Joel. Birthday this weekend.
Yay!
Sunday
It's
the
my
18th.
birthday.
Give
Woo!
him a special shout
Yeah,
out. Happy
what's up?
birthday.
You know, whatever.
On Sunday, hit him up.
Yeah,
You guys
well,
didn't notice by the intro of this song.
Yeah.
Of this episode, I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What's up? You know,
Elocho, say your thing so they can give you a shout out.
it's at El Ocho Vibes _. No, fuck.
I thought it was.
El Ocho _. Vibes. Sorry,
I thought it was Joel the Podcaster 12.
No, it's not that no more. Nah, that was actually that. Someone actually took that. Fuck you, whoever took that. But yeah, no, it's El Ocho _. Vibes. I'm so sorry. I've been fucking drinking. This shit is so
We're all a
awesome.
little buzzed.
Yeah, this shit is fucking dope. I mean,
We're doing a little birthday drink.
if you guys want to send me something to my PO box, whatever, send me something to my PO box.
P.O. box.
I don't got a PO
Slide in the
box. but yo,
DMs.
send me
Just
something.
kidding.
Yeah, just slide in my DMs one time. I don't care. Whatever.
Hey, big head.
You know, you might get a nude. I don't know. We'll see.
Birthday soup. Birthday soup.
Exactly. You know, you never know. What's up?
Well, besides the fact that it is Joel's birthday this weekend, we have a
Before we
really-
get started,
What?
have you ever done something like? What's the best memory you have for like your birthday?
A birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get into that because Steve got a really good story for this.
For like
actually.
what birthday? It's okay.
What was it, your 18th?
Your
Yeah, my
18th birthday?
I got a
Yeah,
real good one
18th
for
birthday.
For
birthday.
real? What was the best thing that
Okay.
happened to you?
It was my senior year in high school,
Uh huh.
and it was my 18th birthday. Yeah. What's up?
Oh
And
yeah.
shout out to-
Driver license was good
What's
on the road.
up?
You have your driver's
I
license
was
at 14? You're 16?
no.
Motherfucker, I didn't even
was
have a
actually
car.
18.
I didn't have a car
actually
till I
got
was
my
like.
license at 18.
I didn't have a car till I was like fucking close to like 20.
Damn, son.
But anyways, so shout out to my friend, my best friend at the time. If she's listening to that, you know who you are. But
Shout out to you. You're awesome. Give her a clap, Jesse. Give her a clap.
Give her a clap.
Give her a clap,
Let's give her a
Jesse.
fucking.
Let's give her a clap. We don't know who you are, but you get a clap.
I know who it is.
Yeah,
I know who it is.
She, I had told her like I don't know. I guess like earlier in the year, I was like, I always wanted a surprise birthday party. So she was like, all right, I got this. So she was trying to plan a party, like my 18th birthday party. She was trying to plan a surprise party for me, but like some shit fell apart. So she ended up telling me and was like, do you think we could use your house? And I was like, fuck yeah. Like my mom's cool with it. At the time, my parents split up. So like I was going back and forth between my mom and my dad. And I had it at my mom's house at the time, and she did it all. Like I didn't have to do anything. She like got like the people. Like she got, I think it was like 2 more friends of mine. Actually, one of the girls that was part of the party planning was Hector's baby mama.
Straight,
Yeah.
straight on blast, bro.
I'm sorry, but like,
Thank you, Jesse.
anyways, so yeah, like they planned like the whole thing, and my mom was like, yeah, like she thought it was gonna be like a little ass party, but no, like
It was big.
it was a huge party. Like it took up the whole fucking parking lot.
Damn, like fucking full on Rager.
Yeah, like the whole. I mean, not the parking lot, the whole fucking block. I think even went around. It ended up being like a fucking house party. Like,
You get faded?
Damn, son.
yeah, I did. Hell yeah, I
Yeah?
did.
Fuck yeah.
Like so many crazy shit happened at that party. Like, it was kind of like the like Sweet 16, thing where like everybody got there and then I didn't come out until like later. And they're like,
Hey, let me find out you came out with like Cambelanias and shit.
No. None of that.
Fucking Vibez by fucking what's his name played? Fucking Cheyenne. Tiempo de Vibez. Tiempo pa.
No. I had no geeking yet. Don't worry. No,
Oh, okay.
I already had that. But anyways, so like, yeah, I had the party. Dude, my ex-boyfriend fucking DJ'd the party. Like,
Shut the fuck up.
yeah,
bro.
like he did. He was the one who was like, hey, it's time for her lap dance. So like, fucking got a chair and they put me right there and I got on my lap dances or whatever. It was fucking wild. Like, I don't know why, but like we're like, let's put the fucking address on the whiteboard at school because it was like a Friday, so we're like, let's make people go to this party. So we fucking put the address, go whatever. And honestly, we didn't expect the turnout like to be so good, but fuck, everybody was there. My mom had my like brother come through. I think a few of my cousins. People were fucking drinking, smoking. I had one of my cousins there too. Were you there, Meryl?
No, I didn't go.
No,
Cause he's whack, bro. Low key.
honestly, at the time,
At the time, I had my daughter, and I think she was sick. Remember?
yeah,
Something like that. So I stayed
probably,
home.
Yeah,
I stayed home.
Give him ready 1, 2, 3.
I don't think we have that. But anyway, so that shit was wild. Oh my god, I wish I could like explain like better like how wild that was. Shit ton of people in the backyard. That fight. I mean that.
Damn, there was a fight.
There was a fight, but that's how the party ended because like I honestly don't know what happened. There was like a fight broke out, and then like all of a sudden like people just fucking dipped out of the house. My mom, you can ask her. She was so fucking shocked because like she said that like she looked in the backyard and there was fucking like packed full of beer and liquor and everything. One of my friends at the time, she made jungle juice, and we had all that shit in the backyard. And she said, like, she's like, I look back, and the next thing I know, the fucking backyard's clean as fuck. Like, they clean that shit quick. I'm like, Mom, like, this is a drill. This ain't
Yeah,
no.
it's like, yo, you better clean up after you leave, motherfuckers.
Before the cops come.
Yeah, you better clean up.
Take all the alcohol.
Yeah,
We still 18. We ain't trying to get caught up.
Yeah, exactly. That shit was fucking wild though. It was like the best, like for me, party high school moment ever, like that I've ever been to or had because like that shit was wild.
For real?
Wild.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
It was a nice party. Yeah.
What about for you? What's been your best birthday?
I haven't, like, to be honest with you, I never really had like
Anything exciting? You never got anything exciting for your
my
birthday?
birthday. No, dude. Like I like
You know what, bro?
ever since, cause I like growing up, I always looked up to my dad, and my dad never celebrated his birthday. So I was always like, I'm not gonna celebrate mine. And then
Way to turn something super cool into something real depressing.
Like,
Are you talking to my dad?
Hey, we went to a fucking hike.
He went to a really dark. Steve only cared rager, like fucking party.
There's a difference though. Because I won't talk about why I didn't do that, but just everybody, bro. Like I always try to make a party. And then something would always happen, like nobody could make it, bro.
Honestly, I can back that up. Like that's true.
Because
that
like
is so true.
Steve would probably be the only motherfucker that'd be like, all right, yeah, I'll be there. And then we go, and then everybody was just like, nah. I
Hey,
can't
bro.
go.
Like back out.
It's not a party till Steve shows up, so fuck you.
Yeah.
No, well, I mean,
Give Steve props. Steve props.
Me and Steve had dope ass kickbacks.
Yes,
but
we did.
Like an actual party for my
Thank you to the
birthday.
motherfuckers that stole my iPod.
Like, remember that one?
Yes.
Fuck you.
Alright,
Hey,
so check-
having your iPod stolen back in the day, bro, that was like an
Yes,
instant phase.
I was
That was an
fucking
instant
pissed,
phase, bro.
bro.
Like,
Like,
fuck.
Oh,
I remember
man.
that.
The
Thank you,
iPod
guys.
Nanos, bro. Like, if you got your iPod Nanos, you're fucking done, bro. Like, your
And I remember, dude,
cartel is coming after you, motherfuckers.
I remember that
Bro.
one. That one was literally supposed to be like 4 people
Yeah.
hanging out. It was just like, hey, let's just hang out, blah blah. And it turned out to like a little mini party.
Yeah.
For real?
It was like a little mini party. I was like, oh my god, what the hell? And my parents were gone. Like,
That was for your
they were,
birthday?
like in Mexico or something. No, it wasn't even for my birthday. It was just like a random kickback.
Damn, so you really never had anything cool for your birthday?
No, like for my birthday, I really never really did. It was almost like the same situation as like you are for your birthday.
That's why we're best friends. Bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Way to fucking miss it, ready? Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Did you guys
what
look
I'm
at each other's elbows?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Because every time it was my birthday, dude, like it was somebody would like a lot of people would end up flaking out, and I was like, whatever, dude.
Yeah, because that's how it is with mine, bro. Like, because my birthday, you know, shout out. You know what, Steve, you get a high five too, because October. Fuck yeah, October, babies. What's good? No, but like, yeah,
Spooky.
so around my birthday, you know, that's when like all the Halloween parties start popping off and shit like that. And, you know, I've always said, every Halloween party I've been to has always either ended up with it being shut down way too fucking early, or like something, it's just whack. It's just like no one showed up, and like I've never had a fucking good like experience during Halloween parties, which I won't lie, I'll give a shout out to him real quick. My cousin actually threw a Halloween party. Me and Hector actually DJ'd that motherfucker. If you guys didn't know,
We were
me and
the
Hector
life of the
DJ on the
party.
side. Yo, hire us freaking señoras, whatever. But you know, like besides that, like when, you know, back, like let's say back when I was in high school, like nothing. I've never been to like, especially like, because like as far as my birthday goes, like I've never really had like a birthday to where I can say like Steve, to where like, you know, it was my birthday and they just threw me a party. Like it was never like that. Yeah. Because maybe it's because I'm more of a like I kind of like going to parties more than having them thrown for me. You get me? Because I feel like when you have them thrown for you, you're kind of like, you got to be everywhere. Like, because people are going to be like, yo, come take a picture with me. Like, yo, come take, like, you know, you got to be everywhere. And
You
I feel
gotta
like,
play host.
Me and you, when we go to the parties,
yeah,
you know, I feel like when it's not ours, I feel me and you are the life of the party. Because we take stress away from the person
exactly from the person that's like hosting it, and you know, and it becomes like easier for them because like, you know, we kind of take it like oh damn, like, you know, those guys over there, like they're getting everybody faded, like yo, it's fucking dope, like, you know. But I feel like when it's your party, you can't really do that because you're kind of like constantly getting pulled here, there, like
people pleasing too.
Yeah, and it's like, well, I gotta go say what's up to them. And it's kind of like so that's probably why I never really had like a dope ass party. But I will say, I've been to people's parties for their birthdays. Yeah. And like those are probably like the best parties. Because I'm not going to even lie. Like this dude's party, our producer Jesse, when he turned 21. Yeah. It was like that. It was supposed to be like a little cool kickback at his apartment. And it just turned into something that was like not supposed to happen. And like
he's over here shaking his head like, y'all don't even know.
Like, don't start that story.
Don't start that. Yeah. So I mean, no, yeah. So that's probably why. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Like there was a year, but I mean, I wasn't like old enough to drink. We probably snuck a couple. Like they one time, like, cause I have a cousin who's in the army, and like we turned, I think, 16. And they kind of like, his birthday's in September, mine's in October. So they're like, oh, we'll put your parties together. We'll like meet somewhere in the middle. Yeah. And they threw us like a party. And I mean, that was pretty cool. Like, I mean, but I couldn't like not like Steve. Like right now, Steve's killing the game, bro. Steve, that's the best fucking birthday party in the world.
But that's not even on me. That's shout out to my friend.
Yeah, shout out. Give her another clap, Jesse. Give her another fucking clap, bro. Shout out to you for throwing a good ass party. You're fucking awesome.
I think she'll come on the show one day.
For real? She'll be down? Will she tell stories about the party?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure
she's really open.
She's the one who fucking planned it, so like,
she's really open.
Yeah.
She's like, we had strippers, midgets, we had everything.
No, I wish we did.
I wish.
Speaking of birthdays, let's get into our subject this week, or this episode.
Is it birthdays?
No.
Oh.
He means high school.
Yeah, we have a lot of birthdays in it. Yeah. We have a lot of birthdays in it.
Yeah, we mentioned a lot of high school
experience, because a lot because we were talking about parties, right?
Yeah.
A lot of parties that we go to end up being in high school.
High school, yeah. Like, you know, I feel like high school is the time like where you actually kind of like experience like what it is to party. Yeah. Like,
I believe that
you experience a lot in high school.
Yeah, for sure.
I believe in high school that's where you
kind of like find yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You find yourself.
Dude, that is like 100% facts, because like that's when I started learning that it was okay to like girls.
For real?
Yeah, like
me too.
For some reason I always thought
yeah, me too.
I always thought it was like I mean, I think because of our culture maybe, but like I thought it was like shameful to like girls because I was a girl. But it's same friend that planned my 18th. Like she like chilling with her like. I think she's bisexual also.
We'll ask her when she comes on.
Yeah. But like because of her and like she like girls too, and like to me it like showed me that it's okay, like it's not bad, it's a cool. So yeah, that's kind of why I started learning in high school. Yeah, I don't want to put people on blast on here. So
it's alright. You already put him on blast. So
that's different.
So
yeah.
You would say that you kind of like figured, you kind of like found yourself right in high school.
100%. Yeah.
So while you guys were in high school, do you think that was a really good experience? Because I know a lot of people have like
honestly,
they just kind of coast through high school, but they never actually like.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry to cut you off,
no,
but
you're good.
Like freshman, sophomore year,
we're lame as fuck.
Not lame, but I was kind of like, especially freshman year. Maybe it's just like the whole freshman thing. Mm-hmm. But like in freshman year, I wasn't like the person I like. Junior, senior year,
were
bro.
Fucking the best years, huh?
Yeah, junior, senior year, bro.
That's me too.
Fucking fire, bro. Like those years.
Hold on.
Those years were the best, bro.
All right. Well, the thing is, in our high school, because we went to high school together for a short period.
Shout out Trevor Brown.
Shout out Apollo.
Trevor Brown.
Shout out Apollo.
Mero, Apollo.
Shout out Apollo. Shout out Apollo.
Y'all bougie.
Fucking half our family fucking graduated from that high school.
All right, so check it out. So it was always like even from, I think it's Steve's older sister.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
From her and down. I think. Oh, even your brother. Because I think.
No. Well, he did, but he ended up going to Maryville.
Oh, okay.
Boo.
Well, check this out. So from her sister down, it started just trickling down, bro. Like it was her sister, then my sister, and my other cousin's older brother, and then it was my cousin, and then after him, I was really close to him. After him, it was me, and
then your brother, right? Your brother went to Apollo too, right?
But he was after. But
He was after.
What I'm saying, like after my cousin, me and Steve, we was always a year apart. Mm-hmm. So like she was in 7th grade, I was in 8th grade.
Yeah.
And when she went to 7th grade, I was like, yo, you're not gonna be one of those like 7th graders that you're like, oh, I don't know nobody. No, I introduced her to all the 8th grade class, which is like, because I wasn't like super popular, but everybody knew me.
Know you.
Yep.
Everybody knew me, dude.
And see, that's what happened. See, because that's the thing.
And hold on.
Yeah, no, go
so
for sorry.
So after that, when we moved to high school, a lot of fucking people, when she was in 8th grade, were like, oh man, we're going to high school and blah, blah, blah. Like, they were kind of nervous. And Steve was just like, I'm going to meet all the homies, right?
Yeah.
Like, we pulled up into high school, dude. And senior year was my older cousin. And then junior, there was a couple people we knew.
Which older cousin?
Put him on blast, bro.
Alex was
Alex was a senior my year. When I was a freshman.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
When you went into freshman,
give Alex a clap.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alex.
Shout
Give
out
Alex a clap.
I love you,
Alex, I love you. Get on the show, bro. Get on the fucking show. Stop fucking hiding from us.
You, Alex.
Get on the fucking show, bro.
Shout out to Alex. So it was Alex senior. We didn't have no family in the junior, but then sophomore was me, and then it was fucking freshman Steve, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me. And then when she went in, like a lot of people were nervous and were like, oh, I don't know no people, no blah, 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 whatever, right? Steve comes in knowing seniors, fucking even some juniors, sophomores, and a whole bunch of freshmen because they were all her friends. Mm-hmm. So Steve came up in like confident as fuck, bro. And she was just like, what's up? Like she would pull in and like all these freshmen.
High school already.
Exactly. All these freshmen were like coming in like all scared and stuff. And then Steve was coming in like going up to senior like groups and stuff like, what up, guys? I'm like, hey, what up?
Yeah, like Alex and you and I had the same lunch, so like I'd be chilling with seniors at lunch.
You know what I mean?
Yo, so like I got a question. So do you feel like since you knew all those people, do you think it was easier for you in high school?
Oh,
yeah, like at least friend wise, yeah, for sure.
Like you don't think like by your own personality, because like I mean you have a really outgoing personality. No, I mean I'm not trying to hype you up or anything, but if like people know you, they know like you're really outgoing. You're really you're really outgoing. So you don't think that like by your own personality you would be able to have just as much friends?
No, because I have an outgoing personality, but like it takes me a minute to like warm up to people, and then once I'm warmed up to them, then I'm like having like an outgoing personality, and then I'm myself, like what you guys see here, like then I show it to people. But at first I'm kind of like a little shy, and then I just like eventually break out the shell.
Yeah, because I mean, I feel like, you know, like that, like, because I got into Trevor a little late, and you know, because I was going to a different high school at the time, and
What high school?
it was one, but at that time, I'm not trying to get too far into, like, I'm not trying to make this depressing or anything, but before my parents split up, that's the one thing you'll fucking have all of us in common is like, yo, our parents split up. Yeah, our parents split up, okay? It happens.
All of us.
Yeah, it happens.
Hey, did it all happen in high school? Probably?
Shout out to our parents splitting up. Give them a clap. Anyway,
parents.
thank you. You guys are awesome. So like I was going to like a high school in like the East Valley because at the time, you know, yeah, that was a really sad clap, huh? Like people are gonna.
You could tell they were crying and they were like, I feel bad for these
They're like,
guys.
that explains a lot about them.
There was some pain in that clap.
For
there was
sure.
some pain. No, but so
Anyways, you were saying, I'm sorry.
so at the time I was going to like a high school in the East Valley, and then, you know, we moved back. And I started going to Trevor late, but you know, at the time, I went to Trevor with my cousins, and the few times, you know, most of the time when we came down here, I was always at like my cousin's house. So like that would be Jesse, our producer's house. That'd be my cousin in the Army. Shout out to you guys. And we would always hang out, and they would,
the Army.
Yeah, they would always,
Thank
you
you
know,
for your service.
since they were, shout out to you guys. Woo!
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, shout out to you. You guys are awesome. They would always like bring me around their homies. So like I kind of like knew people in like their high school.
So it was almost like her.
It was almost like her, but not as so much as to where like, you know, like she knew. Like I kind of like I saw faces and I was like, yo, okay, I know you. So when I got into high school, I mean, it was still kind of like awkward because they were kind of like, I was still like, you know, like the person I would go eat lunch with was my cousin. Like I didn't really get like, that's why I'm saying that like the beginning of junior year was a little awkward, but then like, you know, like the mid junior year, that's when I was like, cool, hell yeah, I'm established in this motherfucker. The thing is,
like, look, when she went into high school, when Steve went into high school, it was a little like, like, because she knew, you know, obviously my cousin, but there was this other people that we were like really good friends with, and we called him our cousin. Remember Cito?
Yeah, Cito.
Shout out to you, bro. Give him a clap, Jesse. We're handing out claps to everybody, bro.
Everybody's getting claps today.
I was gonna be like everybody getting clapped, but never mind. That'd be weird.
Cito was really popular.
Yeah.
He was well known by everybody, bro. Like, and then so she came in, and the first thing he did was like, "Oh my God, what's up?" Remember?
Yeah.
And he was like hugging her, and he was like, "This is my little cousin," and blah 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 blah. So fucking Steve got fucking high school handed to her in like a fucking
like a silver platter,
bro.
Because
she had like popular seniors knowing her. Fucking, you know, my cousin Alex was up there too because everybody knew him too. And then like in junior didn't really matter. And then like sophomore, you know, like somebody right above her, it was me and everybody, all my friends, bro, like all of us. And then obviously her friends that she knew right there. And then people were just like, damn, you know these guys?
Yeah.
She was just walking like a pimp.
There's a downside to this because the only downside was like, even when I was in 7th grade, like when they left, so like when I was in 7th grade, and then I moved up to 8th and they left, I'm like, oh fuck, I have to make friends now.
For real?
Yeah, because like I was just friends with the 8th grade. Like I was just chilling with them. We would take the bus to school, to and from school, and like in the back of the bus it'd be all 8th graders. So like I'm the 7th grader chilling with all the 8th graders, and then fucking they're gone. I'm like, oh shit, like I got to make friends.
I gotta make friends, yeah.
And then same thing, like in high school, like I had to eventually make friends because like all my senior friends and like some of my sophomore friends too, like they were like, you know, doing their own thing at the time. So like eventually I had to like make my own friends.
Yeah,
but
I think I think the cool thing about me is that I kind of had my cousin with me through senior year. So I didn't really have that like transition to where it was kind of like, oh fuck, he graduated. No, like me and my cousin graduated, you know, the same year. So I think that's what helped me out in high school. But I think I'd be on your same boat. I'd be like, fuck, I gotta go out and make friends now. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm like I didn't want to, but it was just gonna be harder. You get me?
But the cool thing about Steve is that like her personality, dude, and how she was like with us and like everybody that she met, it wasn't really hard for her to make.
Yeah.
It really wasn't.
Because I mean, I won't say it would have been hard for me, but I'm just saying, you know,
we were never socially awkward.
Yeah, like I'm not socially awkward, but like you don't know, you're not. It's kind of hard to approach a group of people, especially in high school. In like a high school setting, it's like out and like once you graduate high school, and I mean, I don't know, like, yo, you guys can comment. Maybe you guys are way different out of high school. I don't know, but out of high school, I feel like it's easier to approach somebody. It's easier to approach somebody out of high school because you don't got all those eyes looking at you.
I will say that in life in general, dude, I think high school is probably like the most toughest part to me. Because I like what you're saying, you know what I mean? Like when you're out of high school, it's super easy to like walk up to somebody and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah, what's up? Yeah. But in high school, bro, you got all these weird, eyes, bro. Like as soon as you like walk up to a group, it's like everybody's like, "Oh,
so much judgment."
You know what?
Yeah,
I give props to I guess props, but like with Meryl's friends, like his friends would treat me like a little sister because like he'd be like really good friends with them and they treat me like a little sister, and I remember this one time, like I was going to my dance class, and then he was his best friend, or not, well at the time or whatever. Sorry,
okay.
Don't get jealous, Joel.
I'm following you. You know what? Don't even. You know what? La. I don't even want to hear it. He's my man. He's my man. Just kidding.
Anyways, like he and I were like walking together to class or whatever because the gym was like right close to the dance class, so like we're like walking together, and this kid like bumped me, but like not that bad. But the guy like blew up. I'm like, "Hey, you better say sorry to her. That's my little sister." And I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Like oh my god, I'm so protected.
Well, like yeah, motherfuckers, don't mess with it.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you.
Tell her, bro. Tell her. Keep fucking out here lying. Nah, I believe it though. I believe it though. Like, no, like I've seen that. I've seen that to where like they be like, "Oh, this is my little sister." I'd be like, "You guys got different last names." It don't matter. It don't matter. She's my sister. I'd be like, "Ah, get the fuck out of here."
No, like, but for real, like he like legit treated me like his little sister. Yeah. So like he like watched out for me. But yeah, like
give him a clap, Jesse. Give him a fucking clap, bro. He gets a clap too, bro. He gets a clap too. So, but yeah, that's fucking dope. Like I remember seeing that shit in high school. Like I remember like, you know, dudes used to like, and I don't know, maybe it was, I don't know, like now thinking about it, I'm kind of like, maybe it was a way in to get like into them. Like not like, you know, like, yo, I'll call her my little sister, and like, you know, maybe I'll get, maybe in the future. Like,
honestly, that was like before.
For real?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, like we talked like before.
See, I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it, bro. I've always had that in my head, bro. Because like I would always see like these dudes be like, "Oh, this is my little sister, bro. She's like a sister to me." I'd be like, "Shut up, fool. You know you're just trying to get in the past. Don't lie to me."
Never.
So, but yeah,
a lot of people
honestly, Hector and I, like with all the friends we've had, like Hector's dated my friends. And
you got so many little sisters and big brothers, huh? You fucking whores.
I had a lot of little sisters.
You guys are whores. You guys are whores. God.
We were each other's wingman.
We were, dude. Like, check this out. So, during high school, it started in middle school actually, but then it went into high school. Like, it was always like.
It legit started in middle school, like no joke, like for real. It all started in middle school.
And I would not even be like, I wouldn't even holler at girls, bro. I would just go be myself, and then all of a sudden,
you're my little sister now.
No. Like Steve would hit me up out of nowhere and be like, "Hey,
this girl thinks you're cute."
Yeah, I'm like,
bro,
give her my number,
bro. Tell me, like in high school, bro, that wasn't like the easiest way in, bro. Like when you had a girlfriend, like a friend that was a female. And like you would be like, "Yo, like what does she think of me?" And she'll be like, "Well, she thinks you're cute." I'd be like,
"Yeah."
Yo, well, tell her I said, "What's up?" Like, bro, it was so easy. Like back then, it was funny so easy.
It was funny because with my friends, when they be like,
honestly, when he tells me, I'm like, "Oh, for real?" They're like, he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even know." Well, go tell your story, and then like it'll make sense. But
like a lot of my friends told me that there was a couple, like the one that she was talking about. Did you mention his name?
I didn't mention his name.
Okay, Jason.
Shout out Jason.
Yeah, Jason.
Shout out Jason.
What's up, Jason?
What up? Yeah, clap him up. Give him a clap.
But no, he was super cool, and you know he told me that she was cute, and there was a couple other friends that they were like, "Yo, like I know we homies and stuff, like, but what would you say if I hollered at your cousin?" You know what I mean? And I would always be like, "Look, dude, I don't care, but." I was like, do you know the way I am, right? And a lot of them motherfuckers would be like, yo, you a player, this, and that, right? And I was like, all right, cool. And I'd be like, look, if you're going to holler at Steve, well, at the time I said Melissa, right?
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, if you're going to holler at Melissa, I'm like, if you're going to holler at Melissa, you got to come with hardcore game, bro. I was like, because Melissa was around me, my other cousin,
Alex.
and my other one, remember?
David.
Why are you dropping names, Steve?
We're already dropping names, we might as well.
Yeah, shout out David.
Shout out David.
Shout out David.
I miss you, cousin.
I know. But so after that, it was always like, yo, if you're gonna come at Steve, you know, I was at Melissa. I was like, you gotta come a hardcore game because she got us three, and it's funny because every time a guy would holler at her, like she would catch like it. I don't know did it suck for you? Because every time like a guy would be like, yo, what's up, blah blah blah, they would holler at her, right, and give her like certain lines, like fucking Melissa would totally like know exactly what was coming next because she's like, I heard Alex say this, or I heard Hector say this. I heard David say this.
Yep.
Like, no, dude. Yep. Every time my
way to fucking cock block, bro.
it wasn't cock block, but look,
I just
no. It was Hector and like Alex's fault, like because they taught you everything.
Look,
they taught you everything. Yeah, you need the game.
And I would tell Steve, I'd be like, yo, so and so thinks you cute, but again, every time I'd be like, look, if you think you got the game to really pull her, I'm like, go ahead, dude, because she already.
Damn, Steve, let me find out you got it like that.
No, the only way
you need to bring your game on point to get at Steve.
I mean, to a certain point, it was, dude, because it was like.
How do you think I know you so well, Joe?
Like,
that's right. I got fucking played. Fuck.
But I'm telling you, dude. Like, she was around me, my cousin David, my cousin Alex, and we were always like, you know, hollering at girls and doing this and that, and she always heard us. Yep. So all the lines, bro, all the lines that you would think you could say, she heard them all.
That's why I'm so glad I never like had like, because in my family there's not a lot of females, so like we're all males. That's why I'm glad. Like, I mean, not till recently. Like, I never went. Like, now I have 2 cousins that are females, but like, I'm so glad like I didn't have cousins in like that were females. Like I was in high school with, because I'd probably do the same thing. I'd probably be like, yeah, go for it, bro. Go hit her. Go get at her. And then like secretly, I'd be like, yo, this motherfucker hit you with. He's gonna try to take you out to dinner. He's gonna try to take you to a movie, and right after, he's gonna be like, oh shit, like.
I forgot my wallet.
And like,
honestly,
don't fuck with him. Don't fuck with him.
They never really told me though. They never. I just watched.
You kind of just watched.
I just knew their game. Like they would tell me what they would do, and like I'm not stupid, so I caught on.
Yeah.
So then like I'd hear these same fucking lines. I'm like, no.
Like, bye.
Like I already know your game. It ain't gonna work.
This was maybe it was because it was high school, but I don't know if we had the same lines, but I don't know if you remember, we were sitting in your room and somebody, I don't think it was one of my friends, but a guy hit her up and they were talking and she herself was like, she's like, he's been trying to holler at me. She's like, but watch. And she showed me her text, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, if that was me, I'd hit you with this line. And I told her, right? And she goes, yeah, he's either going to say that or this. And bro, the second text was literally one of our fucking
one of the lines.
And she was like, see, I told you. I was like, I know, dude. And that's why I would always tell my friends, I was like, yo, you think you got the game to talk to my cousin.
That's the worst though, bro. Like,
but you know what's funny though? Like on some of his friends, I'd be like, oh man, he's cute or whatever. And then he'd be like, oh yeah, they wanted to get at you, but I told them this, and honestly, to me, I'm like, well, if they didn't have the balls enough to like hit me up and just take the chance, then I'm like, they weren't worth it.
They weren't worth it. Yeah. See, that's the thing, bro. When like you had like a female, when you had a female in high school and she had someone related to her there, it was hard as fuck, bro, because of that.
It was only hard if you were friends with them. Because to me, I knew. I would talk to like a girl, and then I knew that like people would tell me I wouldn't know the guy.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's his cousin. I was like, okay, I don't care.
Yeah. That's fucking cool. So, besides getting at people, did you guys ever have like dope moments in high school? Like
I
that
did.
You can
I
remember?
had a shit ton.
For real? Like what's like your best?
Should I just list them?
No, like give me your best one, because we don't have time, because we'll probably be here for like 2 hours.
Okay.
Good.
No, honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
Give me your best moment in high school.
Because I have the shitty memory, I wrote the shit down. So
damn, she got a list. Okay, give me your number one.
Honestly, my favorite moment in high school was my senior year, and so like if you knew me in high school, like dance was my life. Like I fucking love
Find
dance.
out you were in a fucking
in dance class.
like
It
dance
was-
class, yeah, fucking.
like that shit was like. That was
Shout out to dance class.
Yeah,
Give dance class a
Mrs.
clap,
McMichael,
Jesse.
that was my dance teacher.
Yeah.
Shout out to dance
Mrs.
class.
McMichael.
Yes.
Hey, low key, bro.
What she did?
Hold on,
What
low
she
key.
did? Let me find
Low
out.
key.
All dance
The
teachers.
whole school had a crush on her, bro.
Bro,
She
I'm
was
not gonna lie,
pretty.
bro. I'm not gonna lie. In high school, bro, every dance teacher was like, "Damn, bro, she fucking bad." Every dance teacher.
Well, I'm not
bro.
gonna talk about her like that.
Talk about her. Talk about her.
But no.
Miss-
But it
She
wasn't
could do the
that.
splits.
But
Give her a clap for doing the splits. Woo!
oh my god.
Okay.
But that wasn't it. So like, but my senior year there was a class trip to New York, and I went to New York. It was the most amazing fucking week. Well, it was like. Yeah, it was like about a week that we went.
What?
It was awesome.
That's fucking dope.
And then because like pretty much all of high school is dance for me, like that's all we did. It was a bunch of dance. We took a bunch of dance class. I saw a fucking musical on Broadway in New York. I saw Wicked, by the way. I'm a huge fan of Wicked because of that.
Dope show.
Like it was awesome.
That's fucking sick.
Dude, I fucking battled in New York.
Find out.
We had like a boat party there. We went to a boat party and we had like dinner and everything, and then like all the dancers that went on the trip were like dancing, and they. At the time, it was when the jerk was a thing. Do you remember? You're a jerk. Hey,
You're a jerk. Hey, you're a jerk.
So, like,
Hey, yeah. Let me
I mean,
find out.
I'm a dancer, so like I fucking knew how to jerk. So I was like fucking breaking it down, going low, whatever, doing the whole thing, and they're like, oh, like I was the center of the dance floor.
I
Like,
totally thought of
getting it
something
in the
different.
circle, but
I thought of something totally. I was thinking like breathe in, breathe out, breathe out. I was thinking like you got served, bro. Like Steve out there like what's good,
No,
like doing
no.
backflips and shit.
I mean, hey, in
crazy.
middle school and high school, that was me and Steve, dog. We was on the dance.
yeah.
We was like,
Yeah,
Like,
they
we
were
took-
like,
we
you
took
got
You Got
served
Served for real.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. When you got served came out, I think everybody tried to like fucking dance, bro. Even
Hey, Steve.
even at one moment, bro, I was like, yo, I'm gonna get my hair spiky. I'm gonna dye that shit blonde.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
fucking
about
be
that.
fucked.
I don't know about that.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I was gonna be like,
Man.
yo, I'll battle you for $5,000. What's good?
Yo, Steve, remember Crumpin'?
yeah,
Bro, we got down on
Oh my
Crumpin',
god,
dog.
You guys were
yes.
like throwing your
Dude,
arms in the air. You guys were like, ah!
At our family parties, they'd fucking make us
Bro.
battle. They'd make us battle at our family parties.
They would be like, yo, throw Hector and Melissa up in there. Throw him in there. And we would have to like battle each other. And we're like, usually we're together and
Yeah,
we battle
like-
people.
we're more of a team.
Yo, we work together as a team, but I mean, I guess.
Yeah,
So,
but it was dope. It was dope.
so that was your, going to. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, going to New York, that's fucking dope.
Hell yeah, that
That's
was like
fucking
the
dope.
best.
Especially
And,
like in high school. That's
right,
dope.
like
That's super dope.
It was the most amazing experience, and it's stuck with me, and I
Hell
cherish
yeah.
that moment every day. I even have a tattoo to commemorate it. It's on my thigh,
Shout
my
out-
right thigh.
She does.
Shout out to New York. Give
Shout
New
out
York
to
a
New
clap. Give
York.
New York a clap, Jesse.
Yeah.
So let's get okay. So what's your best memory from high school?
Oh, we're gonna go over here.
Yeah, you're gonna go over there.
Oh, you want to go on this side?
Yeah. Out of your 1 year of high school, what was it?
Yeah, it was more than 1 year.
Okay, go ahead.
A year and a half. Nice.
What would you say is the best year? I mean, even like for you, because I know
Even in the
I
time
know I know you.
I mean, you did talk
'cause-
about when you were at the culinary
No,
school with
because
Luda
like
too.
look, this is what I'll give. This is what I'll give him. He had to grow up real fast.
Yeah.
There was a lot of it in high school. We can't lie. I don't know if it's still going on in high school right now, but around his time, teen pregnancy was a thing. Teen pregnancy was like, and I'm sorry to put you on blast. But I mean, by this time, you guys should know. This motherfucker had kids.
I was. It was my sophomore year.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not afraid to talk about it. Like you can ask him, but
his daughter is his treasure.
Yeah, so at the time, teen pregnancy was a thing. So it probably, I get it if you don't have any like specific like moments. But I mean, like even like at like let's say from the ages of high school,
Well, the thing was with me, it was my sophomore year is when I became a dad.
Yeah, give him a clap for sophomore year. That's a yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I became a dad, but I still had.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I still
sure
had fun because
yeah.
even though I had to grow up.
Eres perro.
Because I went to Apollo, and then after Apollo, that's when I went to the alternative school because I had a kid and stuff, and I had to work at the time, so I was working, going to school or whatever. But like my daughter's mom, she was still in high school. I guess one of the fun parts was probably going to her prom.
Oh, you went to her prom?
Yeah, like when I became a dad or whatever, and everything happened, I just left Apollo, and that's when I went to alternative school. So at the alternative school, they never had proms or dances or anything like that.
Yeah.
But she was still going to a regular school. After she had my daughter, she still went back. After that, she was like, "Hey, I got a prom. Do you want to go?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, But she was from a way different school.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Here, you got to fill out this form, this and that, and blah blah blah, whatever." So anyway, we ended up at prom, and then she was like, "I told my friends all about you. Like, can you make a show?"
Damn. It was like, yo, I kind of hyped you up a little bit. So
She did because I'm telling you, like me and Steve from middle school to high school, dude.
She knew about us.
Even after, bro. Like
fun fact, she was my friend.
Yeah, exactly. So, even after I left or whatever, like we would still be at parties, huh? We would just be turning up, dude. Like we would. If we weren't the life of the party, dude, we were the reason why people were on the dance floor.
Yep.
That's dope.
And it wasn't and I'm not saying it was just us because it was me, her, like even her friend that threw her party. She was always on the dance floor. Like a lot of people.
I feel like it takes like in your case, like it takes two people to like break that ice, and then after that, people will kind of like follow. And it's not like calling them followers, but they'll be like, "Oh shit, their vibe is dope. Their vibe is dope." Like let's do it.
Yeah, like
everybody. Did you put on the show?
Huh?
Did you put on the show?
What?
At the
prom.
Oh yeah, dude. Like we went, and she's like, "Yo, I told them about you. Like, can you put a show on?" I was like,
we find out you had like.
I was like, "What kind of show you talking about?"
You had an entrance on. You're like,
no, I walked in, dude, and I did not know a single person at the school besides my daughter's mom, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool, whatever, blah blah. We're chilling, blah blah, and then like I was just mentioning right now, the Crumping came on, like the song. I forgot what song it was. It just came on, and I was like, oh shit. And then she goes, "Come on, let's go to the dance floor. Let's go to the dance floor." I was like, all right, cool. So we go to the dance floor, right? And like, it was like literally like an all white school where she was going, and there was like maybe like, from what I counted, bro, maybe like 5-6 black people, dude. And those were the main people that were crumping, right? And then they were like, she's like, "Get up in there, get up in there." I was like, all right, whatever, And when I went there, she introduced me to a couple people already at that time. So I was like, "What's up, blah, blah, blah." And then one of the guys, he was one of the black guys, and he goes, "Hey, bro, I heard you crump." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, I get down a little. And he's like, "All right, come on." He's like, "Come on, blah, blah, blah." And we go to the dance.
That's like every motherfucker's response that like knows it. Like he knows it. He's like, I mean, yeah, I know a little bit. And like, he gets on the dance floor and that motherfucker was like, bam, 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 bam. I'd be like, "What's up?"
I know a little bit. And then we go to the dance.
That's humble. That's called humble.
Exactly.
Thank
That's
you. Humble, yeah.
So we go, and she's like, come on, blah, 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 And we're all dancing and stuff. And then he goes, yo. They're about to crump battle. You want to go? I was like, fuck it, let's go. And he's like, "You're my partner." I was like, all right, let's go. And then we go.
Right now, you pulled out the clown wig. You threw on your clown afro.
I never did all that.
Let's do this.
So it started, right? And it was 2 white boys, bro, against me and this black guy. And I'm like,
oh, they lost already, bro. They lost already.
I'm over here like a black and a Mexican versus 2 white. But then nobody underestimated white boys until fucking, because You Got Served came out, and those 2 white boys fucking killed it, bro. Everybody was just.
They have spiky hair?
One of them did.
That's how you know that fool was cold, dog. That's how you know.
So check this out. So they started going, right?
Yeah.
And then he was like doing this, and blah, 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 whatever. He's like, "What are we gonna do?" And I was like, "You crump, you do your thing, and then I'll do my thing." And I was like, "Yo, I'll grab you as a puppet and you do your shit. And he was like, all right, cool. And bro, that was probably one of the smoothest fucking shit that we've ever done, dog. Because we came out, he crumped and shit, and then I started crumping and started doing my thing. And then like I stopped and then just like stood still and just held my hand out and grabbed his shirt. And he started crumping, dog. And the whole school was just like, oh! because I just stood there still, bro, and just held my hand out and went like this. And like closed my eyes and just grabbed his shirt, and that fool started going all crazy, and then everybody was just losing their shit, and I was like, hell yeah! And obviously, we technically won, you know, because the whole crowd reaction and shit, and then the whole night it was pretty dope. It was
damn, after that,
bro. And then we ended up going to
sick.
After that, and I was like, dude, I don't know nobody at this fucking school, yo.
Yeah. Now you know everybody.
Yeah, and it was funny because she got invited to like one party, like you know how they always have after parties at prom.
Yeah.
So she got invited to one party, which was just like a kickback or whatever. And after that, bro, like the most popular, because she was a junior, I think, at the time. So like the most popular senior apparently at that school was like, yo, come to my party, and we're like, all right, cool. So we fucking went. My bad. We fucking went, and then we were just there chilling at the party, and we ended up fucking doing like a little dance battle there too. But it wasn't as crazy as like the one at the prom. Yeah, because there was people, but it, obviously it wasn't as much as like the prom. But it was fucking dope. That's probably my highlight of my high school year. I mean, it wasn't my actual high school, but it was.
But you were still in high school, so
I was
I get you.
What about you, Joel?
I feel so ghetto, bro.
He's like,
I mean, you went to church.
I drink beer with my friends.
Like you guys are telling like these amazing ass stories, and I'm just like, damn. I feel so fucking ghetto.
I mean, I became a dad, so
that's fine though. You went to like prom, and you're like crumpy motherfuckers. I'm over here.
You didn't go to prom?
I mean, no. I'll be honest. I never went to prom.
No.
I never went to prom.
Not even anybody else's.
No, I think like the most out of that, I think I went to homecoming. We went to homecoming together.
Remember that?
Yeah.
We had a good homecoming.
I went to homecoming, but no, I think, and it's because like your guys' stories are so dope. Like,
we're that cool.
Here in New York, fucking battling like Turkey. Hector over there, like fucking crumping.
Just tell your fucking story.
Holy
and spit
motherfuckers
the
as
fuck
puppets
out.
and shit. I'm over here like, damn, I feel kind of ghetto. No, so
I cracked a beer.
Hey, so you're saying we should have went last?
yeah, I probably should have gone first. My shit's gonna be uneventful. It's probably gonna be like every like fucking but I can tell you, I won't say like my highlight because my highlight is kind of like every basic fucking high school highlight. I went to a house party. Shit was dope, and like a fucking in a nutshell. But
what kind of house party was it? Was it like somebody's birthday, or was it just like a little kickback thing?
I think it was like one of my homies at the time. He had a birthday party, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, even this fool showed up. You remember
producer Jesse?
Yeah, our producer Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse. Shout out Jesse.
Yeah, you remember my homie? I'll fucking name drop him. That fool's cool. You remember Jose Beltran?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Hey, hold on. We're eventually gonna have this guy probably on the show. So, was Sherzy's there?
No, this is in high school. I didn't meet him till later.
Okay,
so, but in high school, like he threw a dope ass party, and it's your typical high school party, bro. It's like kind of you got faded, fucking party was lit, everybody was on the dance floor.
Hold on, at this time, were you just how you are right now? Like how we go around?
Yeah, bro. Like all through high school, they kind of like I was really outgoing. People knew me kind of like as, and I've always had this thing, bro. I've always, and it's always stuck with me, bro. It's always stuck with me to where if I'm at a party, I'll get drunk, but I'm gonna make sure every person at that party is at my level.
That's pretty much our goal.
Yeah, our goal. So like I walk around, handing shots out and shit. So
Jesse, can you testify to this?
Yeah, as a producer, I'm Joel's cousin, and being at every party, no matter what, as soon as you turn around, this guy's walking around with a bottle. Yeah. It could be a Crown Royal, it could be tequila, anything. He's getting everybody drunk. And by that time, everybody's lit at that party. Everybody's like getting crazy.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it because I do that with you now.
Yeah, no,
Whenever we have little kids, and it's funny because now that we're older, like sometimes I sit back and I'm like, me and Joe are still. I was like, we act like we still in high school.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's your typical house party setting, but no, I would say like this. I'm not gonna say like it's not my best, but it's like the most. This is like the thing that stuck with me like the most throughout high school.
Like memory wise,
bro. Like if you talk to me about high school, this is the one thing that'll stick with me, and it's so fucking like compared to your guys' stories, like this shit is ghetto as fuck. So there was this time
I chugged a beer.
I drank a Bud Light.
I drink Old Duels.
Yeah, Old Duels, and believe it or not, I got drunk. But so there was this time. This is gonna be like the most weirdest thing, but out of all the football games I've ever been to, bro, this one will always stick with me because.
Wait, did this lead to the party?
No, this has no party involved. Like I'll get to the story. Okay. So, if you guys don't know, back in the day, I'm not too sure if they still do it now. I'm not too sure because in this day and age, maybe it's frowned upon. But back in the day, Trevor Brown and Maryville had a super big rivalry.
I fucking know that.
Like like super big, like to the point to where like if like you see somebody with like because Maryville's hats were like kind of like Pittsburgh hats, like Pittsburgh no Pirates with the P. Mm-hmm. So if you see somebody like that, it's like on site. It was almost like gang wars, bro. That's how you know it's fucking ghetto, bro.
Who was Apollo? Apollo had a.
I fucking bring. Huh?
Who was our rival?
I think it was Glendale.
Was it? I don't know.
But I never did sports at Trevor. But we went to a football game one time, and I'm not too sure if it was the homecoming game. I don't know, but it was at Maryville. Ooh. Me and my cousin went, bro, and like my cousin was playing baseball, and my cousin was pretty good, bro. My cousin at the time, he was a really good baseball player, so they gave him a jersey. They're like, yo, you can keep this jersey. So he wore his fucking Bruins jersey, and he's all like, yo, like, you don't play sports, but yo, wear a black tee and just wear this hat. And he gave me, I think, like an Orioles hat. And at the time, the Orioles were black and orange. Yeah, so it was a black and orange bill and shit. Mm. So I wore that, and like, we went to the fucking football game, and bro, like, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. We were getting our fucking asses handed to us. Like, fucking Maryville was beating our ass, bro. But
the Panthers was on the Bears.
But, bro, there was this time, and I'll fucking remember it, bro. Like, all of, like, it's crazy, bro. Like, we get there, and, like, we're all, like, fucking chilling. It's, like, everybody from fucking... basically everybody, like, everybody was at that fucking football game.
Are you talking about on stands?
On stands, on, like, the Trevor side. And it's kind of crazy, bro, because, like, when you go to football games, sometimes, like, the away stands are kind of empty. Yeah, not at this game. In this game, they were fucking full, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the away...
rival game?
Yeah, the away stands were full. So, like, we were there, bro, and, like, fucking... It's so now that I think of it, I'm like, God damn it, we were so ghetto. but at the time, bro, we're getting our asses beat. Like, we're fucking like, damn. So like, what's the one thing we do is like, fuck them. We're gonna fucking, so like, you just see all of the Trevor Brown side just stand up and just kind of like leave. So like half the bleachers leave, and so then you see all the Maryville side just fucking stand up and leave. So we start. So like.
Oh my god! I didn't know where this is going.
So like the Trevor Brown side started walking towards the Maryville side, and then the Maryville side started walking towards the Trevor Brown side. No. So we met up like in the front of fucking Maryville. We were just like, it was like this. It was like fucking straight out of like West Side Story. It was just kind of like bam, bam. And
what year were you in?
This was my senior year. This was my senior year, and you just fucking, the Maryville side just starts like chucking rocks. Just like starts throwing rocks. And we just kind of fucking get rocks and we start throwing them back. And we're like, fuck you guys. And it was bad. Like, it was fucking bad. And we just like, and then like out of nowhere, just like all of, like, like you would think there was a full on like fucking riot because fucking cop cars just start showing up. And like, they're like, yo, if you guys don't break this up, we're gonna fucking mace you guys and blah 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 blah. And like the fucking cops are just yelling at us, and we're just we're just talking shit, and like afterwards, we could, nothing really happened, nothing happened, but it was just kind of like one of those things to where it was like, damn, that's how like this shit was like serious. Like I'm not too sure because my brother actually graduated from Trevor, and I'm not too sure if it's still going on. I think
like the beef,
the rivalry. So I think like yeah, like because I remember when I was in high school, the Trevor and Maryville rivalry was bad, and and I just that always stuck with me because I was like, this shit was kind of like a gang war. If you think about it, like, I mean, damn, like,
compared to like where like Mero and I were living to where you were living, like there's a difference.
Oh yeah, there's a difference.
Especially,
but I'm gonna let you guys know right now. If your rivalry was Glendale, my mom was like diehard Glendale.
Really?
My mom graduated.
I think they like burned a G into like our football field or some shit like
For
that.
real?
I think I heard that.
Yeah, no.
Honestly, I didn't really pay much attention to our rivalry.
I don't know.
Fuck.
My mom tells me that like back in the day. I don't know. Maybe it's changed now. Maybe shit's changed a lot.
Honestly, I really don't know who our rival was.
But
I heard Glendale, and I heard that story, so I assumed Glendale. But I mean, it could be some other school too now.
Yeah, no. Like my mom would tell me that like Glendale, because like Glendale and Sunny Slope would rival a lot. Because my mom says that like back in the day. Glendale would go up to Sunny Slope because I don't know if you've been to Sunny Slope. Shout out to Sunny Slope. Your meth is amazing. I love your meth. Amazing. I don't do meth, but I just from friends.
My cousin graduated. I have a cousin who graduated from there.
From Sunny Slope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well my mom tells me that back in the day, Glendale would go up to Sunny Slope, and if you're driving to Sunny Slope, if you're not from Arizona, I'm gonna paint the picture for you. There's a city in Arizona called Sunny Slope. It's known widely for their meth. But they have a mountain.
God.
They have a mountain, and on this mountain they have an S with white rocks.
I know who our rival was, Melissa.
And my mom used to tell me that back in the day, Glendale would go up to Sunny Slope Mountain and change that S to a big ass G.
No way.
Like, you guys
didn't know that.
You guys are fucking hood rats.
You're the hood rat. We're just fucking suburban.
Yeah, I was like,
one of our rivals was Centennial.
Oh,
I can picture that. Apollo and Centennial.
It was Centennial, and it was.
You guys weren't rivals with Cortez? I kind of figured like Cortez.
We never played Cortez.
Yo, shout out to Cortez. Remember back in the day, bro? Cortez used to have some of the baddest females in the world.
A lot of my friends from middle school.
Give Cortez a clap. Cortez a clap, bro. You know why? You know why I know so much about Cortez?
Right.
You're gonna give this mall a clap right now, bro. Shout out Metro Center Mall, bro. Back in the day, you used to be the best mall in the world. And bro, if you're not from
mall,
Metro Center.
That was the best mall.
Metro Center back in the day.
Hold on.
No, growing up,
Metro was the shit.
Yeah.
Cortez is right
we
by.
talked about that already.
Cortez is right by Metro.
I know, but it's not Cortez Mall. It's Metro Center.
might as well have been Cortez Mall because every girl I met from fucking Metro Center was from Cortez.
No. I wasn't from Cortez.
No, I wasn't from Cortez.
So before we end, because I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't think we were gonna get this far into like high school stories, but now that we're talking about it, I'm just like, damn.
I got a whole bunch.
I got a whole bunch, bro, and I'm like, fuck it. You know what? We'll just keep going. So, do you guys? I don't know if you guys ever like. Do you guys ever have like a ritual for like freshmen? Like a ritual like you guys did for like freshmen.
I mean, we threw pennies at freshmen.
You guys did the pennies?
Yeah, all of our family members. If they were freshmen, we threw fucking pennies at them.
We did, yeah.
At Trevor, pennies got thrown.
But we also jumped them. In our family, we jumped the freshmen. Yeah, we jumped. I got jumped. Hey, Meryl got jumped.
Y'all
like,
swear
we all got fucking jumped.
Y'all ghetto as fuck.
We got our asses beat.
In our family, it was always the whole like, once you became a teen, it wasn't just punches in your arm, bro. We were fucking you up.
I am.
That's why it didn't matter if you were a boy or a girl, dude. Because Steve got jumped.
Hell yeah.
My cousin Erica got jumped. Like everybody, bro. Like, and they'd be like, "How old are you? 13." Boom. It was like 3 or 4 of us just fucking punching you, and then if you go to the ground, bro, we were kicking you, dude.
And if you were
y'all motherfuckers ghetto.
If you were getting hit by my cousin Erica, like that, bro, she had fucking hands. Like,
not only does she know how to fight, bro, but she got bony ass hands, dude. So every time it was like a hit, it was just a whole bunch of just bones, bro. Quack, quack, quack. I was like, oh my Jesus.
Yeah, bro, because I remember when I was in high school, like I didn't get as ghetto, and I thought I went to a ghetto high school. Y'all motherfuckers ghetto, but no,
that was just a family tradition, though.
Yeah, that's true.
No, but like at my at Crever, I remember like freshmen would come in. Fucking, I remember, bro. People would come in with sacks of pennies, just ta 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 ta, and then there'd be dicks like my cousin that played baseball. I'd be like, yo, watch me throw this fastball with this penny, bro. And they just fucking tag these fucking freshmen, bro. I'd be like, damn, you're a fucking asshole, bro. And
I don't, with us, I don't think we ever, We never got pennies, did we?
No.
I don't
We either got pennies or jumped.
Yes.
Well, for me, when I was in high school, freshman year, like, I guess my freshman class caught on to like, oh, we're gonna graduate 2010. Oh, we're a class of dimes. So
damn, y'all got
dime in me, motherfucker.
Shout out 2010, you Jesse.
Y'all motherfuckers got dimes. Hey, yo, I think dimes would hurt less though, because dimes are smaller.
They're smaller, but
but those motherfuckers got speed. Yeah,
there was a lot of people that were close range. I got a couple in my neck.
Yeah,
we got a couple of our little nephews.
For real?
They were they became friends. I think we got my brother, didn't we? When my brother became a freshman, we hardcore.
No,
pennies,
all our
bro.
little cousins, we got them.
All of them, dude. Mm-hmm. Like my brother. And it's funny because a lot of people are like, probably like, oh my god, you guys are so dicks and blah, blah. But that
was like tradition.
It was an experience, bro.
It was just an experience, bro. It's kind of like you kind of like did, you know, at the time, like when you think about it, you're kind of like, it was never like Dazed and Confused type shit, like where you get paddled and shit.
Yeah,
like,
it was never
like that.
It was never that. It was always like pennies and stuff. And I mean, obviously we didn't shower them with pennies.
Let's be honest,
that was
bro.
my money.
Like when you were freshman and you went through it, you're kind of like in your mind, you were kind of like, when I become a senior, I'm gonna be able to do that shit. Like, you know, it's kind of like
like a rite of passage.
Like a rite of passage, bro. And like, you know, nowadays I feel
and then like you felt superior.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can
went
see
through all the bullshit.
Yeah,
and everything, you know, high school's crazy, bro.
High school's crazy, bro. But
high school is super fucking crazy.
This is how I'll end it. This is how we'll end our episode.
Hold on, I want to say something before we officially end it. So go ahead, you say yours and I'll say mine.
No, because if you're, because I'm gonna end it with like a kind of. I guess you say yours.
You say okay.
Some kind words.
So like for me, like I will say my senior year, like in my junior and senior year were like my best years, but my senior year was like highlight for me.
Yeah.
Because like I did a lot more in my senior year.
She did
in high school because like I had a. Like, my first hour was, like, film class and stuff. So, like, I was doing the announcements with my best friend, Siobhan, at the time.
What up, Vaughn? What up, Vaughn?
We already clapped her up. We already clapped her up.
Yeah, we clapped her up.
Not in a sexual way, but we clapped you up. You know what I'm saying?
But anyways, so, yeah, like, her and I were in film class. We did the announcements. I mean, we did it with other people.
Do you guys do like lit ass announcements? Because I remember the announcements used to be like the best part of the morning.
We
bro.
did some
like,
good ones. I remember we did one. We did a Valley Girl one. We're like, oh my god, and like we fucking got hated on because like I hate it when girls talk like that. But anyways, besides that point, we did announcements. We did announcements. We fucking took pictures for like the football players. Like we were on the sidelines during the football games, home and away, and we fucking like took all their pictures. There was one time I almost got fucking tackled. Because like a guy was like coming out of the sidelines, like they were tackling somebody, but I was like, no, I want to get this picture. And then like Siobhan was like, girl, you gotta move, and like she moved me, but I got the picture though. I got the picture. It was a good picture. But anyways, there was that, and then like we recorded our girls' varsity basketball games. That year they made it to like the playoffs or whatever.
They did, yep.
I think the championships because we ended up going to Talking Stick, and our teacher at the time, he had to make shout out Mr. B. Anyway,
Mr. B.
Mr. B.
Bro, no lie, I think everybody at fucking Apollo had Mr. B, bro.
Yeah, like, but
if you went to Apollo, you knew Mr. B, right?
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah, because he did all the announcements and everything.
Exactly. Even if you didn't have Mr. B's class, you knew Mr. B.
Yeah. So like he made us like press passes so we could get into the Talking Stick. So like we got in there. We went. We were at the Talking Stick Resort. And we were in the locker rooms with the girls. So we were recording like their like pump up, like let's twerking. Get this. We got them. We were on the like sidelines of them like playing. It was a fucking experience, like for sure, 100%.
I fucking love morning announcements.
But
I love them.
We kind of moved on from that.
Yeah. I've been drinking, but I like as soon as you said that you were in like the film class, I was like, damn, you're probably one of my favorite people because morning announcements were my shit, bro.
They were.
No, we did our best, but I mean, and that we did like a whole bunch of shit. Then honestly, like that was like my favorite year because we did like, I mean, her and I, we honestly like it was me and her like all through like senior year, like for real, Siobhan, you made my senior year for
clap
sure.
Her up, Jesse. Clap her up one more time.
Vaughn, bro.
Yeah. I love you, girl. I miss you always.
No, but morning. I swear to God,
she's dope to this day.
Yeah,
bro.
she is.
Y'all were my favorite part because I remember like the morning announcements back in my like high school days. They used to take up like 20 minutes in the morning, dog, and I used to be like, hell yeah, that's 20 minutes without
20 minutes of my
home. Fuck yeah,
20 minutes of my homeroom.
Yeah, bro. Like morning announcements were the shit, but I feel like we talked about all like the good times, but I feel like people kind of like in high school, especially people going into high school.
Yeah,
we gotta give them like what's expected. What was probably one of your worst times in high school? So,
but like to me, if you're going into high school. In high school is when you're trying to find yourself, dude, and like.
But there's there's low moments.
There are low moments. That's what I'm saying. In high school, you're trying to find yourself. There's high and low moments and everything. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things you gotta just. A lot of people are gonna tell you, "Oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that," blah blah. But I mean, if you're not that type of person, there's no way to do it. But to me, I think if you're in high school, I say experience as much as you can, bro. And I'm not talking about just partying and stuff, but I'm saying like sign up for different fucking like different activities
get
and stuff.
For sure,
yeah, exactly. Because like if you get involved in like different things, like
it'll create great memories. Like I tell my nieces and nephews this all the time. Like get involved. Like one of my nieces, the oldest one out of like the 7 that I have. She got involved in a shit ton, and then like she kind of like set the bar for everybody else. But anyways, but like Mara was saying, like just fucking get involved, like because these are like memories you'll like cherish and remember.
You guys kind of like totally, because I was gonna be like, yo, what's your lowest?
I'm sorry.
I was like, yo, what's your lowest moment in high school? And then I was gonna end it with like, so before we end it. Give someone advice that's going into high school. You guys just totally skip. You know what? Fuck it. I'll go down the line. Steve, give your best advice to someone going into high school. Best advice.
Honestly, like just get involved as much as possible. Do everything. Participate in everything. Don't be shy. Don't hold back and just go for it. Because like at the end of the day, like when it comes to real world, like it's a completely different world, and it's just nice to know that like you were able to create those memories to be like, yeah,
clap her
like
up,
I did
Jesse.
that. Like
clap her up, Jesse.
Wrong one.
What would be your best advice to someone going into high school?
I guess it would be the same thing. You know what I mean? Like get involved, dude, because like. A lot of people don't get it, dude, because going into high school, they think, all my friends that I'm coming in with, like, that's what I'm going to be friends with. Nah, dude, like, a lot of the times, you end up finding yourself in high school, and a lot of the friends that you started with, you don't end up with. I mean, we have a whole nother episode for that. Remember?
Yeah, I get you.
We set up a whole nother episode for that. It's just like whatever you want to do, dude. I think high school is the perfect time to experiment whatever the hell you want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
If you like music, get into music. If you like art, you know what I mean, get into art. If you like this, like certain different things, you know what I mean. If you like that shit, like get 100%. Into it, or like dip your toe into it, just see if you like it or whatever. Because if you don't, dude, like I don't know, like a lot of people go not doing things
and regret
then
it.
Later on they'll be like, man, I wish, like I know a lot of people that I know that used to love like acting and doing all stuff like that,
right here.
And then in high well, besides Steve, but there was other people that like loved acting, bro. And I can tell you right now, there was a couple friends that I know that if they went into drama, dude, and they actually pursued like acting, they probably would have been somewhere, dude, because like how they are. But because of like the different pressures in high school, they never went.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they never did it. And I was
Honestly,
like, dude, you guys, you gotta experience too, whatever like, you like, dude. Because if I had the chance, dude, I would have went back and like obviously stayed in high school and stuff and like continued it. But I would have entered into drama because excuse me, just like Steve was saying here, like I loved acting. You know how I am.
Yeah, hell yeah.
If anybody knows me, they know.
If anything, you would for sure like pursue like comedy and stuff.
Exactly,
you're
funny. Dude.
Funny
I would have so been into like comedy. I would have been into acting because I love acting, dude. Like you guys, if you know me, you know I like acting. But like the thing is that like another thing that I wish I would have got into fucking into drama is because One time we were in math class, dude, and my math teacher was like, "Yo, we got like fucking 10 minutes to go. Like, go ahead." And I literally went up into the front and like did a stand-up act, dude. It was hilarious, and I was just like, "Oh man, I wish I would have gotten into drama, but whatever."
It is what it is, and here we are.
Yep.
Best advice you can give someone in high school. Go ahead, Jesse. As a producer, go ahead.
I would say just listen to these guys, man. They're speaking the truth. Get involved.
Yep.
Get involved.
That's all you can really say. You know?
Make friends. Don't be self-centered. Go out there. Explore. Do the most that you can, man.
Cool. So.
All right, Joe, what do you got to say?
Drink beer every day.
I'm gonna be totally
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah. No, but like on that subject, like, you know, like, go ahead and mess up. Go ahead, because
No,
because
you end up in my situation.
No, don't mess. I mean, even that.
I mean, like jail stuff.
Even that, because look, because look, check it out. Because even though you had a kid in high school,
yep.
You became and I love this dude with all my heart, and I'm just not hyping him up, but he became a real good man. Like, you grew up real fast. Shut up. I love you. I'm just kidding. No, but like, he became a better person. He didn't take the normal route that most high school dads take, and that's like, yo, I'm gonna leave. So I feel like go ahead and make mistakes in high school, because I feel like if you make the mistakes in high school, you'll look back at them and you'll be like, you know what? I did this in high school, and this will make me a better person as I become an adult.
Yep.
Because that's what helped me. That's what helped me, because I always look back and I'm like, damn, I remember I did this in high school, but it made me learn something.
You live and you learn.
Exactly.
That's like a huge thing.
Yeah,
you live and you learn.
And that's what I'm talking about. In high school, you do, bro. That's when you find yourself, bro. You live and you learn. So,
honestly,
find yourself.
Just like one last thing, and then I think we should end this. But listen to your parents, because they know.
Yeah, low key.
They know.
Like,
they lived it. They lived their life, and not your life, but like they've been in high school. They know those experiences, so they know.
I'm not gonna lie. Back in high school, you used to act like, nah, like I don't need my parents. They don't know. But in reality, when you get older, you'll kind of like stop yourself and you'll be like, damn, I sound just like my mom. I sound just like my dad.
Yep. Honestly, me right now, just like I sound like my sister.
Yeah.
Because
like you sound like someone like
real.
older.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the 100%, thing.
100%. Because my sister would tell me
listen
the same
to him.
thing.
Yeah, like
get
listen
involved
to him.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, this bitch don't know.
You don't gotta listen to us. You don't gotta listen to us, but like, yo, listen to your parents, because your parents, low key, they probably done way more shit than what you think. So you better listen to them.
They got some stories.
I can't wait till my kids ask me. Like,
yeah, right.
All right. Well, we're gonna end it here, guys. We're so sorry we went over like so much, but thank you guys so much for listening. We appreciate the support. Don't forget to like, comment,
shout out
subscribe.
to all the likes on YouTube. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Yeah, shout out to you guys.
I just want to give a quick little shout out. Today is actually my nephew's birthday. Exactly. So happy birthday, baby Gio. Love you.
Little Gio.
He turned 18 today, so.
And he's actually graduating this year. That we.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out
I wish
to you.
we had him on here.
Clap him up another time. Clap him up another time.
Love you,
yeah. So.
All right, guys. Thank you again for listening.
Tune in next week.